Mabuhay Pilipinas, mabuhay lalawigan ng Pampanga. Welcome to the continuing action of the 2024 National Basketball League NBL Pilipinas President's Cup, live and direct here from the Colegio de Sebastian Gym in the city of San Fernando, Pampanga. We've got a good game coming up for you. It's the host team, Tikas Kapampangan, taking on the visitors, the defending champion, Taguig Generals, in a bounce back or beat down game. That's right. So, my name is Andy Cervino, and I'll bring you the action as it happens. Of course, on your screens right now, the Taguig Generals, they are still smarting from a 95-105 loss at home. Yes, at home at the Dueñas Gym against the Camso Express. And in that game, you can see the numbers. Well, the shooting clip was basically even, but Camso just was managed to eke out more attempts and makes. And of course, Taguig, despite winning the rebounds, but again, the game was decided through a strong third quarter by the Express, from which the Generals never recovered from. Yes, so not exactly the best way to start your title defense. Of course, Larry John Mayo was the leading scorer for for Taguig against Camso, 18 points. But again, like what I said in past coverages, you may score the most points, but if you don't go home with the win, it's useless. 15 rebounds and 5 blocks. Considering that Mayo was waging battle against a very tall, compared to him, Camsor lineup. See? Meanwhile, a very good start for Tikas Kapampangan. They are 2-0, and they are in second place in the standings. See there on the screen, Coach Jerry Flores. This was their game last August 11 at San Dionisio, Parañaque. A high-scoring affair, very entertaining. Look at the number of attempts. Look at the number of shots hoisted by Pampanga. 108. They made 47 of those, 44%. And then they played good defense, 15-10. I want to look at this. Starters points, 81. Of those 81 points, 46 came from the man on your screen right, well, to the back of your screen, number 4, Lancer Khan. But hey, 46 points, 44, check that, it's 44 by Lancer Khan. But that is, well, no doubt the highest effort in a long time here in the NBL. And for sure, Khan is on the hit list of Taguig. No, they need to stop Khan in order to finally enter the win column and avoid going 0-2. So now, that sets the stage, and we turn you over to our Coliseum announcer to introduce the starting lineups.
Maya Babengi Kabalen, we're thrilled to have you here at Colegio de Sebastian, celebrating the 7th anniversary of the NBL Pilipinas, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Our main game is Taguig Generals versus your Tikas Kapampangan. Live on Aliw Channel 23, kompleto na ang channel mo. Let's meet the players, beginning with the reigning NBL President's Cup champion, Taguig City Generals. From Central Bikutan, number 0, LJ Mayo. From Wawa, Taguig City, number 1, JR Yasa. From Palingon Tipas, number 3, Jonats Lontok. From Upper Bikutan, 4, Chris Azares. From Ligid Tipas, number 6, Mark the Shark Ordonez. From Hagonoy, number 7, Kevin Oliveria. From Bagong Bayan, 9, Kino Alcantara. From Barangay Ususan, number 10, Luis Subido. From Ususan, number 12, the Forest Hunter, Mike Sampurna. From South Signal, number 13, John Gabiran. From Bagong Bayan, 17, Armin Santos. From Bagong Tanyag, number 21, Fidel Castro. From Bagong Bayan, number 22, Noel Santos. From Western Bikutan, number 24, Romuel Santa Rosa. From Bagong Bayan, number 30, Leon Barbero. Also from Bagong Bayan, number 31, David Completo. From Barangay Ususan, number 43, Dan Natividad. And from Bagong Bayan, number 69, Speedy Harvey Subrabas. Ladies and gentlemen, Taguig Generals. Now let's make some noise for your Tikas Kapampangan! From Mabalacat City, number 0, Jade Rivera. From Guagua, Pampanga, number 4, the Bomberman Lancer Can. From Minalin, Pampanga, 7, Jericho Isidro. From Lubao, Pampanga, number 8, Jasper Manalang. From San Fernando, Pampanga, number 9, Miko Santos. From Angeles City, number 10, M. Tungkol. From Mabalacat City, number 13, Renz McCallum. From Magalang, number 16, Jake Munoz. From San Fernando, Pampanga, 17, Reniel Gomez. From Magalang, Pampanga, 18, Renzo Victoria. From Angeles City, number 20, Kai De La Cruz. From Porac, Pampanga, number 22, Joseph Francisco. From Mexico, Pampanga, number 24, Alberto Carlos. From Angeles City, number 25, Pasito Pabalan. From Magalang, Pampanga, number 28, Ariel Manaloto. From Santa Rita, Pampanga, number 30, Gilbert Ocampo. And from Porac, Pampanga, 91, Paul Toquero. May we request everyone to please stand if you are able. Tumayo po tayong lahat. At kung maaari po sana, pakitanggal muna ang ating mga sombrero. Kindly remove your caps. And to bring in the Philippine flag is your very own from Barangay San Jose, San Fernando, Pampanga, Miko Santos. Let's sing all together the Philippine National Anthem. Manatili po tayong nakatindig. Please remain standing as we give respect to the team's hymn. First to sing the Taguig City hymn, the Taguig City Generals.
Bayang pinapala ng dakilang lumikha, may bagong pag-asa sa hangaring dakila, sa mahal kong bayan.
Thank you very much, Taguig Generals. Now to sing the Pampanga hymn, Your Tikas Kapampangan.
Kapampangan Kapampangan sandalaning katimawan, kiluging pusumi, atin kang dambana, luit ka, palsintan ming kapampangan.
Thank you very much, Tikas Kapampangan. Now both teams, please come together for the sportsmanship handshake.
On the screens right now, the home team, Tikas Kapampangan, against the visitors, the defending champion, Taguig Generals, ready to lock horns as we are about to begin our main game today, August 25. And to NBL fans, of course, August 25 is a day that we will never forget. But before that, we turn you over to our Coliseum announcer to introduce our starting lineups.
24th season President's Cup. And we got the starting lineups first for Taguig City Generals. Forward number 0, LJ Mayo. Playing center number 3, Jonats Lontok. One guard number 69, Speedy Harvey Subrabas. Forward number 21, Fidel Castro. And at two guard number 12, Mike Sampurna. Taguig Generals is led by Bing Victoria, assisted by Christopher Villamayor.
All right. As I said,
Magsigla tamu for your Tikas Kapampangan. Coming in at center number 22, Joseph Francisco. Point guard number 17, Reniel Gomez. At forward number 10, M. Tungkul. The other forward number 9, Miko Santos. And at two guard number 4, the Bomberman, Lancer Khan. The head coach is Jerry Flores, assisted by Kingsman Brando.
there you have it on your screens, the starting lineups. You can say standard issue, starting 5 here for Coach Victoria and the Generals. Meanwhile, for Coach Jerry Flores, you can say also basically the same starters he has used in his first 2 victories. So again, it's a 2-0 team against a 0-1 team, and it's going to be Lontok against Francisco. And we are happy to see Jonathan Lontok in action because if you remember, against Kamsur, Lontok was thrown out of the game, and lucky for Lontok, he was able to escape a suspension, so he is able to play today. So no score yet. And today, August 25, is a day that NBL fans will forever cherish. It is the day of the very first game in NBL history, as Lazar Khan breaks the ice 2-0 for Tikas. Way back in August 25, 2018, the NBL opened its first tournament at the Hagonoy Sports Complex in Taguig City. In the first game, Kamsur defeated Rizal 70-61, and in the main game, the host Taguig Generals defeated Marikina in overtime 110-101. Hey, good start here for the home team, Tikas. 4-0. Well, Taguig should avoid the mistakes they committed against Kamsur, especially in that third quarter. Mayo missing. Mayo gets his own miss, but the defense, well, of course, Mayo working extra hard to get those 2 points. But if Tikas will make Taguig work that hard for their shots, well, it's going to be a long night for Taguig, that's for sure. A nice cut by Santos. Hey, 6-2. Good start by Tikas. And I cannot say the same at the moment for Taguig. But it's still early. You know, these teams have a lot of time to make adjustments. Look at this. Again, we stress the importance of moving without the basketball. And that is why Miko Santos was rewarded with 2 points. Oh, look at that. All that shoving underneath. Referees better be watchful. Okay. So ball will go to the Generals. Of course, one advantage that Taguig is carrying in their title defense is they're basically intact. Minimal changes actually in the lineup. Sampurna, yes! By the way, Sampurna shared scoring honors with Mayo in their last game. Sampurna also had 18 points. See, this is what I told you earlier. The defense of Taguig will surely be trained on Khan. And they should be familiar with Khan because Khan was, of course, the key player of Pampanga when they played Taguig for the Chairman's Cup last season. Santos. Oh. Mayo now. Castro. Tuluntok. Oh, nice bounce pass in traffic. 6-all. And this will not be the last tie, that's for sure. There will be many more to come. Santos. Inside. Power move by Francisco. And you know, Francisco played a big role in their win against Parañaque last time. He was a silent operator. Look at that, a good cut by Castro again, stressing the importance of moving without the basket. You know, if you found that crowd earlier in the first game, if you found that crowd full, I don't know, this crowd is even more. So, congratulations to all those who were able to get seats. Hey, we got cheerleaders! Yeah! We got cheerleaders. Sampurna. Looking for a teammate. Finds Lontok. Hand off to Sampurna. And referee holds play. The basket will not count. The whistle came early. If you remember that series from last season, Taguig beating at that time the entry of Pampanga, Luwid Kapampangan. Well, a lot of the players back then of Luwid Kapampangan are also on the lineup of Tikas Kapampangan. Especially Lancer Khan, who eventually was named as MVP of the conference. Open all day from the corner, short. Tap won by the Generals. Oh, Lontok! Yes. And again, I'd like to say hello to all our fans who are watching us on the live stream and on Aliw Channel 23. Hey, just comment, like, react, or share this video that you're watching right now. And you know what? You can be the lucky winner, one of 7 lucky winners of a Spalding FP 1000 basketball, which is exactly the ball that is being used on the court right now. Yes, we will choose 7 winners and then we will announce them after this game. Hey, this promotion is for today only because today, you can say, is the birthday of the NBL. So as part of the celebration, we will be giving away 7 basketballs because it's our 7th season. Wow. You know how fast time flies when you're having fun. No, you don't realize you've been already playing for 7 years. You know what? If you had a child born back then, he or she should be about grade 1 or grade 2 by now. Yeah, that's how long it has been. What a crispy block by Lontok. 5 on the shot clock. Hey, good block there by Lontok. Offensive rebound. Yes. You know, Santos was the best player of the tournament opener in Subic, where Tikas Kapampangan beat Sulong Zambales on the road. Yes, Santos was our best player. They kick it out. Santos now is feeling it. Gives it to the corner. Short. Ball tap. Still won by Tikas. Underneath, too deep. Oh, what a defense there by the Generals. But look at that. Tikas refusing to quit. Yeah, Santos were making an early case for Kuberg best player. And ball tapped out. It will stay with the Generals. Meanwhile, coaches have seen enough. They bring in the subs. Look at that. Look at the tenacity here being displayed by Miko Santos. Yes. Of course, Miko was, aside from the opening day win in Zambales, I mean, he also played very well on the road against Parañaque. That overtime game. Of course, in that game against Parañaque, I mean, if that was any other game, Miko would have won back-to-back Best Player awards. But hey, Lancer Khan simply scored 46 points, okay? 46 points in a win. It's a no-brainer that Lancer Khan was the best player back then. Okay? I mean, who scores 46 in the NBL? Ordonez? No. And Khan with the rebound. Khan, of course, has 2 points at the moment, but that will change. Because right now, it's Santos who's the focal point of the offense. Leaner, yes. (11 to 10). Tikas hanging on to the 1-point lead. Cross court, they give it to Coach Victoria. And he will not shoot. Of course, when he was playing, Coach Victoria was a good point guard. Here's the leaner here by Sampurna. In fact, after he played college basketball at UP, Coach Victoria went on to play for the Taguig teams in leagues prior to the NBL. And now Lontok announcing his presence with that power move. Meanwhile, yes, Lontok has a very good sense of timing. No, he knows where the ball is going. See, he's a perfect example. You don't need to be 6'5" or 6'6" to dominate the rebounds. It's all about positioning and timing. Of course, just like the Parañaque Smash 360 earlier, Taguig also bringing a contingent of fans with them, making the trip all the way from Taguig to San Fernando. By the way, in our first game, the Camso Express rising to 4-0, and they beat Parañaque Smile 360 118-113. Smile 360 goes down to 0-3, and at the bottom of the standings. And now Tikas Kapampangan would like to stay undefeated as well and stay within distance of Camsor. And we await, of course, their matchup, which will come in the coming weeks. Just wait for the announcement on our Facebook page. Meanwhile, what is on our Facebook page is this game. It's being live streamed again. Like, share, react, comment on the game. Maybe you can comment why you should be given the Spalding FP1000 basketball. That's a good idea. Okay, tell us in the comments box why you should be given the Spalding FP1000 basketball. And who knows, we might give it to you. Okay, so Natividad will start things. Coach Victoria has now brought in the reserves. Mayo is one starter who's remaining. And also Sampurna. Oh, wow! Again, another good movement without the ball. And in the wink of an eye, Taguig is on top by 6, 17-11. Wow. Good recognition there by Natividad. And nobody marked Sampurna. I mean, you should always mark Mike Sampurna. 17-11. We'll be back for the rest of this game. Stay with us, please. Again, it's a beautiful Sunday for basketball. Yes. If you're in the area, please visit us here at the Colegio de Sebastian and enjoy the game live. See, Mike Sampurna, like what I said, same points as Larry John Mayo, 18 points, but they lost. I guess, again, it was the third quarter really that did wonders for the fortunes of Camsor. But again, that's a big blow to the ego of Taguig, because they're the defending champions and they lose their opening game at home to the same team that they just beat in the best of three finals in the previous conference.
Running foul number 6, Marlon Williams, first, 13 foul, 14 seconds to shoot.
And an offensive foul. Yes, moving screen. By the way, I'd like to say hello to Reverend Father Colonel Rex Armenia. That's right, you heard it right. Reverend Father Colonel Rex Armenia. He is the Deputy Chief Chaplain of the Armed Forces of the Philippines Chaplain Service. And Father, thank you very much and for watching, and please pray for the NBL. Sampurna, threading the baseline, Bangbero. Bellers back with Sampurna. Sampurna attacks. Oh, jackknife! All jack, no knife. And that's how you do it. Nico says, just basic basketball, straight to the hoop. No spices, no preservatives, additives, or artificial flavors on that shot. Barbero can hit this. Too strong. Of course, Barbero had a good pro debut on opening day, but again, no, they lost. So for sure, Barbero is itching to have his first win as a professional. Santos. Natividad passing to, well, it's stolen by Ticas. And Ticas with the numbers. And that's 2 points. That's the number that counts. Basket there by Lazar Khan. Ordonez. And good defense there by Khan to break up the play. So, you know, coaches before that, look at that. Of course, Khan was ahead of the pack. And it's a good idea to reward him for sprinting down. Another new player here for Ticas. This is Gilbert Ocampo. The only player with a shirt underneath. Barbero! Yes! I told you he could hit that. He showed that in the game against Camsur. Of course, Barbero, a product of the Olivares College Sea Lions in Parañaque. But he's from Taguig. Alright, that's why he's playing for Taguig, not Parañaque. Wow. Okay, Santos against Ocampo. Handoff, Ordonez. Ordonez. Hemmed in well by the defense. Oh, what tight defense. Taguig having a hard time. Shot clock is winding down. And let's see, what's this? Well, the shot clock was about to ring. All right. Oh, here's that triple earlier by Barbero. And of course, the putback. Ordonez. No. Offensive rebound. And this is John Mark Gabiran. Of course, sometimes we tend to call him the Honorable John Mark Gabiran. He is the Sangguniang Kabataan chairperson of his barangay in Signal Village. Oops! Slip. That's a slip by Isidro. So ball will go to Taguig. Under a minute left. Well played, well played first quarter by both sides. Inside, yes. Okay, Noel Santos, and if you notice a change in the uniform of Noel, there's now an N Santos because they signed up an A Santos, Armin Santos. You'll see him later. When Coach Victor decides to field him. And let's see. Oh, last touch on Natividad. Wow, what a break. So turnover, 14 on the shot clock for Ticas. They lob it outside. Patient ball movement again, as always. Underneath with the reverse. Yes. It's so hard to push somebody as big as Victoria. Oh, having trouble. Santos recovers. Santos, shot clock continues to run. Okay, block. Santos, yes. Ocampo for the last save. Well, I guess he will have to shoot free throws then. So at the line, this is Gilbert Ocampo. First one is no good. On the screens there, Coach Jerry Flores. course, I've known Coach Flores for some time, even when he was coaching in one of the schools here. And we'll talk more about Coach Flores and this game after this timeout to end. The buzzer ends the first quarter. Our score 26-20, 6-point lead for the defending champion Generals. But the story here is Miko Santos with 10 points and 3 rebounds, carrying the fight for the home team, keeping them within striking distance of the champion Generals. Yes, Miko has been all over the place. At one point, even outscoring the opposition. We'll be back for the second quarter. If you want to enter good business, try Love Mobile. That's right, these are food carts, Hoy Shomai, Sausage Scramble, Ramen Daisuke, Love Cafe on Wheels, Potato Counter, and Mrs. Donuts. So call the number as, of course, as a practice here in the NBL. We collect all the cell phones and communication devices of both teams, and we keep them and return them after the game to ensure that the game will be played with the highest integrity. And remember, our official hashtag for this season, level up at 7. That's right, our 7th season. We've got 7 teams. That's right. And of course, holding the ball right now is number 7. Ocampo. Spin move, one-hander, no. And it's with the Generals, Ordonez. Ordonez flips it to the corner. Long bomb, no. And nobody there for the rebound. Is won by the Tikas Kapampangan. They try to deny the passes. Hook shot is no good, and rebound here by Santos. So this early, one thing that's missing from the first quarter is the ball movement. So far, in this opening minute, Taguig has done a good job of preventing the ball from circulating for Tikas Kapampangan. Chance here for Taguig to pad their lead. Stands at 6. Still 6. But of course, even if they're behind, I'm sure Coach Flores is appreciative of the efforts of his players. But then again, in the end, they still have to get the lead. And Isidro puts them closer. It's just down to 4 on that drive by Jericho Isidro. Ordonez. Ordonez, yes! And to think Ordonez was off balance and he is looking for a foul. He will not get it. It is only the coach, by the way. It's only the head coach who can file a challenge, not the players. Three-pointer open, no! Oh, wow! Bodies flying everywhere when the referees decide to halt action, and they will now review the video for a possible flagrant foul. Of course, it's too early, okay? It's too early for frustration to set in with these two teams. I said, the first quarter was very well played. It was very entertaining. It was nice to watch. But please, no, this is not the time to let your frustrations get the better of you. So good thing that the referees decided to halt play for the moment and settle everybody down. As you can see on your screen right now, the rookie, Lian Barbero, he gives the team actually something that they really need, to be a better team. Now, they're the champion, but they still want to be better. He gives the team youth and height, aside, of course, from his basketball skills. Well, one thing also about the success of this Taguig team, the core has been together for the longest time. Okay, so it has been almost the same players ever since they played their first NBL game on August 25, 2018, a 110-101 overtime victory over the Marikina team at the Hagonoy Sports Center. Okay. So that will send Natividad to the line. Of course, Natividad, easily, one of the, you can say one of the best reserves in the NBL. See, there's Coach Benito Bing Victoria. Oh, what a miss. And ball will stay with the Generals. Santos. Hand of Ordonez. Of course, Ordonez wants to bounce back. He had a forgettable outing against Camsor. And Barbero with the putback. See, that's what I told you. Barbero brings much needed height. Because in the NBL, a player of Barbero's height, if you have a player of Barbero's height, it's already a luxury. As you see on your screen right now, the centers, especially of Ticas Pampanga, they are wide-bodied but not that tall. Ocampo with the hook shot. And now it's down to only 3. And that prompts Coach Bing Victoria to call a timeout. He senses trouble. Look at that. It all started with this play. Now, how do you stop somebody that big barreling towards you? You would think twice about your health and safety. But look at the body control of Victoria to get the 2 points. And then after that, Ocampo. Yes, a very effective hook shot. It's down to 3. We have a ball game. We'll be back for more of your NBL. Again, slice of the, can say, overflowing crowd here at the Colegio de Sebastian Gym. The home of the Spears. Yes, that's the name of their varsity squad. And coming soon, NBL Youth, WNBL for all age groups, 21 under all the way to 8 under. Just scan the QR code on your screens and call the number, okay? The number is 099914. Anyway, we'll just give you the number again later. All right. Whoa! You see, the big men of Ticas, you can say, are more or less cut from the same mold. They're not that tall, but they are very burly, very heavy. You can say also very muscular. Because these players, I've met them in person, and I tell you, every time I give them a pat on the shoulder for their good play, I feel nothing but muscle. Yes. Again, Coach Jerry Flores. I first met Coach Flores when he was handling the University of the Assumption Pelicans, which is also here in San Fernando. And right now, Coach Flores, aside from from coaching Ticas, is also the head coach of the Spears. Yes. The Colegio de Sebastian Spears. They have a very healthy collegiate league here in Pampanga among the schools. That's why we have so many talents that they can recruit for Ticas Kapampangan in the coming seasons. Oh, steal! Look at that, Isidro simply erased. He disrespected the defense of Natividad. We are tied at 31 all. Completo. So we are tied at 31 all, and number 31 gets hold of the ball. Meanwhile, some color developing between Completo and Ocampo. Referee is quick to separate the two. Of course, David Completo is a rookie. Another product of the Olivares Sea Lions, just like his fellow rookie, Lian Barbero. And also, just like many of the players that we watched earlier at the Parañaque Smile 360. Oh, okay, we saw that. We saw that. Meanwhile, here's the disrespectful attack of Isidro on Natividad. And because of that, look at that. Dagger looks. Huh? Dagger looks between Ocampo and Completo. Okay, so there's Coach Flores. And if you're wondering who's that tall guy, who's the tallest guy on the team who's not played, that's former professional player Willie Mejia. Yeah, that's Willie Mejia. For those who miss him, Willie's fan. Yeah, that's Willie over there. He's part of the coaching staff of Ticas Kapampangan. Actually, you know what? When I watched their last game, that was the first time I saw Coach Willie in what? Over almost 25 years, yeah. There you go. Okay, okay. So is okay, so among the sanctions there is a technical foul on Isidro for unnecessary contact. I guess that was his push on Natividad, and after that a technical foul on Ocampo and Completo, and then there's another sanction, and we'll sort it out later. Meanwhile, Subrabas will start things. So we played what, 4 minutes in this second quarter? A lot has happened already. Oh, Mayo bubbling. And Sampurna is stripped, but he manages to hoist a shot. Fouls on Isidro. At the line, Mike Jefferson Sampurna. Of course, Sampurna, he studied at a Taguig school, the STI College in Global City. Unfortunately, when Mike enrolled, that was the time when the Olympians disbanded their basketball team. But he still played for STI in their, you can say, their intramurals, wherein they play against the other STI campuses all over the nation. Whoa! Hey, don't look now. Ticas is on top, 34-33 on that Rivera 3. Let's see how Taguig will react. Oh, they react by botching that play. Another 3. Short this time. Battle for it, won by Sampurna. Sampurna. Oh, too high for Lontok. Okay, by the way, if you saw that shot earlier, meanwhile, let's look at this shot by Rivera. You caught a glimpse there of the coaching staff of Coach Big Victoria. And they also upgraded their coaching staff by adding former pro Lou Gatumbato. So that's an additional basketball mind. As we know, Coach Gatumbato, he is a experienced professional player, and he can really share his knowledge with the players. Well, so far so good. After losing the lead, Taguig has prevented Tikas from adding to it. Three-pointer. No. Long rebound by Sampurna. Crossing the timeline. Subrabas. Yes. All right. By the way, have you already shared, liked, or commented on this live stream? Hey, if you do that, we'll give you a Spalding FP1000 basketball. That's right, 7 lucky viewers will be given a basketball, just like the one on the court right now. So we will announce the winners after the match. This is for today only, okay? This is for today only because today is the birthday of the NBL. So happy birthday, NBL. That's right, August 25, 2018. Mayo missing the turnaround. Manalang passing to no one. So Miko Santos will return as Santos had 10 points. 10 points already in the first quarter. Okay, Sampurna. This is the favorite move of Sampurna. You know, once he gets his position within his comfort zone, that's about his range. And to think that Tikas was able to achieve this score right now without much contribution from Lancer Khan. But then again, expect Khan to heat it up later. Falls on Victoria. So Francisco will return. At the line, Jonathan Lontok. First one, no. So we're still tied to 37 all. And 1 out of 2 for Lontok. Oh wait, 2 for 2. Well, our scoreboard here says 38-37. So only a split for Lontok because the graphic says 39. Anyway, I will be following the official scoreboard here in the venue. Meanwhile, a triple by Tikas. They get the lead back, 40-38. So 2-point lead. Again, we are following the scoreboard. Yes, all right, finally, yeah. Thanks for the correction. So nobody marked Santos. I mean, they were just looking at him. And you don't play defense with your eyes, okay? You play defense with your feet. At the line, David Completo. And I remember when he was still playing for Olivares, I asked him, David, are you a complete player? I said, we'll see. Because when you say a complete player, he has to have a little bit of everything, you know, scoring, defense, even the intangibles, leadership. Santos. Santos now is really, his confidence is at an all-time high today. And now they bother the ball carrier. Sampurna. Inside. Oh yes! Everybody was focused on Sampurna and they forgot to check Mayo. They kick it out. One-hander. No. Sampurna. Steal completed by Tikas. Tikas on the run. Francisco. No. Sampurna this time. They will try again, but and Luntok misses. Santos losing it. And ball will stay with Tikas. Well, Mayo was probably thinking of dunking it, but might as well save a few energy, a little bit of energy for later. Still 2 points. Okay, baseline inbound with 18 on the shot clock. And lead is back with Tikas. Thank you to who else? Miko Santos. Mayo, no. Ball tap. And Castro was not ready to receive it. Of course, that was the intention of Barbero. He wanted to give it to Castro, who was open at the three-point line. And that is, of course, the specialty of Fidel Castro, the three-point shot. Oh, nice cut! Oh boy, and that cut just opened a big wound on the part of Taguig. 44-41. 3-point lead for Tikas. Not anymore! That's why I told you, that's a specialty of Fidel Castro, the three-point shot. Always mark Fidel Castro, especially when he is at the three-point line. And what's this? Oh. Referee Aquino spotting a, looks like the sign for a double foul. Okay, it's a foul on Francisco. And now Coach Jelly Flores would like to call a timeout, and we'll be back with 4 fours on the scoreboard. On the screens there, the defending champion Taguig Generals. And we are tied at 44 all. Look at the numbers of Lian Barbero. 13 points, like what I said, a good debut for the rookie out of Olivares College. Of course, his full name is Rafael Lian Barbero. That's hence the graphic. First to be called Lian. Meanwhile, Sampurna gets control, dancing inside, and that's the 2 points. So lead back with Taguig. But a lot of time left in the first half. Whoa! Wow! This game is really, the story is being written now by Miko Santos, so hopefully it will be a happy ending on this part. Open three! No! They bubble a bit. They have the numbers. Oh, wow! Yes! Toquero able to deceive the Taguig defense. Natividad now stops and pops. All stop, no pop. And ball will go to Ticas with 55 seconds left. And before that, Coach Flores would like to make sure on this remaining 55 seconds, he calls a timeout. That's our score, and we'll be back for more of your NBL President's Cup. On your screens there at the end of the huddle of the Ticas Kapampangan, presided over by Coach Jerry Flores. And final 55 seconds before we call the first half. And they're nursing this 2-point lead, 48-46. Long bomb, no. And referee says there's a foul or, oh, elbow? Okay, falls on Barbero. Let's see what happens. Oh, all that wrestling underneath. Yes. I mean, that was too much. I mean, Barbero was literally hugging Francisco. So it will mean an inbound. So quick inbound here for Ticas. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 3 on the way. No. Rebound Natividad. And steal by Ticas. They kick it out. They see an opening. No. Chance now for Taguig. Before the defense of Ticas can set up. So instead, Ticas gives up the preemptive foul. And they stop the almost sure 2 points. That's a good idea. I mean, you got 6 fouls. So at the line, Mike Sampurna hoping to tie it up. And we spoke too soon, so he will just try to trim the gap with the second free throw. Yes. So 47 points, still a 1-point lead for Ticas, 48-47. I'd like to remind everybody that Spalding is the official basketball of the NBL, NBL Youth and WNBL. So if you want a Spalding basketball, particularly the FP1000, just like, comment, and share this video. Or maybe you can tell us why we should give you the basketball. And we will choose 7 lucky fans because this is our 7th season. And we'll be back after this break. Stay with us. On your screens right now, the defending champion, Taguig Generals. And look at that, Mike Sampurna, 13 points, continuing his form that earned for him a couple of finals MVP awards. That's right, and of course Sampurna will always be a barometer of the success or non-success of the Taguig Generals. Of course, Taguig, they are hoping to bounce back from their opening day defeat to Kamsur. They lost that game 105-95, so they lost by 10 at home, which I will stress. Yes, they lost at home at the Dueñas Gym. So Sampurna will be back at the line easily, of course, one of the most fouled players, not just on Taguig, but maybe the entire NBL Pilipinas. That's the thing, if you're a good player, if you're a good player, I mean, everybody on the defense will surely do everything to stop you. And of course, Mike Sampurna has earned that reputation. He is one of the original members of Taguig that played on August 25, 2018. Yes, know him, the likes of Harvey Subrabas, Captain Kevin Oliveria, Jonathan Lotok, Larry John Mayo, to name a few. No, they've been there since the very beginning. And speaking of beginning, we are back to where we began. We are tied at 48 all at halftime, and we will break it down and bring you the second half after these commercial reminders. Stay with us. You are watching the National Basketball League, NBL Pilipinas. It's halftime, folks. Stay there. Things are all even here at halftime, 48-48. Tikas Kapampangan, the home squad, holding their own against the visiting defending champion Taguig Generals. Andy Servino here at the Colegio de Sebastian Gym in San Fernando, Pampanga. So with a tight score, expect of course the halftime numbers to be almost even as well. As you see, well, Taguig shooting better, but Tikas making it up with volume attempts. Of course, assists, like what I said, are basically even, just +2, separating these two, and also the points from turnovers. But then, I guess, credit the hard work or the hustle, those stuff you don't see on the score sheet for Tikas. That's why they're able to stand toe-to-toe with a tough team in the defending champion Generals. Of course, surprise, surprise, look at this. Miko Santos, 17, 10 in the first, 7 in the second to lead all scorers. And then Gilbert Ocampo off the bench with 6. Meanwhile, Mike Sampurna, this is typical Mike Sampurna numbers. Also Lontok, Pampero, and Castro. But that should set the stage for an exciting second half. Okay? And of course, August 25 is the founding day of your National Basketball League NBL Pilipinas on August 25, 2018 at the Hagonay Sports Center in Taguig. The league played its very first game between the Camso Express defeating Rizal 70-61, and then Taguig defeating Marikina 110-101 in overtime. And because of that, alright, we will choose 7 lucky viewers on our live stream who will like, share, comment, or react to this video. And remember, okay, this promo is only for today. So remember, start liking, sharing, and reacting on this video, and maybe you can send a message to your favorite NBL players. Maybe you can, and of course, you want to earn from business? Love Mobile, that's right, these are food carts. Hoy Shomai, Sausage Scramble, Love Cafe on Wheels, Ramen Daisuke, Potato Kanto, and Mrs. Donuts. Just contact them through their social media accounts. Yes. On your screens there, the Taguig Generals. Our official hashtag, level up at 7. That's right, this is our 7th season. We got 7 teams who will be fighting for the NBL President's Cup. That's right, they'll play a double round or 12 games each. Top 4 will advance to the twice-to-beat semifinals and then capped by the best-of-5 finals. Yes. It is again a beautiful day for basketball here in Pampanga. One of the hotbeds of Philippine basketball. Of course, that's the home team, Tikas Kapampangan. And you see there in the middle, Coach Jerry Flores. But for sure, Taguig is, Coach Bing Victor is not satisfied. They are tied at 48 all, and this is a team that they blew to the high heavens in the when they met in the championship series. So even if Tikas, they were under a different name and a different management back then, but still, a majority or a good number of the then Luid Kapampangan players are suited up for Tikas Kapampangan. And Santos continued to work from where he left off. He now has 19 markers on that turnaround stab. Okay, so how do you solve a problem like Miko Santos? Lontok will try to play strength. No, he kicks out to the open. Castro, no. And quickly now in transition are the Tikas. And ball's batted out. Okay, that pass was meant for Lancer Khan. And of course, if you watch the first half, Lancer Khan was basically, we could not feel the presence of Lancer Khan. Maybe save for a few early baskets, but overall, you could not feel the presence of Lancer Khan. Meanwhile, Mayo really made his presence felt even throughout the first half and continues here in the second half. 50 all is our score. I told you earlier this will not be the last deadlock, and we are right. Khan sees an opening, attacks, and he will shoot free throws. So again, good idea. No, perhaps there's something eating. No, there's something eating Lancer in the first half. That's why we were not able to see his usual performance. But this is a good idea. Meanwhile, here's that, again, no box out for Tikas. They just allowed Mayo, and Mayo's so uber athletic. He's like a jumping bean, jumps out of nowhere. Meanwhile, Khan is unsuccessful on his first free throw. Now, if you're wondering why they're called jumping beans, well, it's not because that the beans jump on their own. It just so happened that, certain insects like to eat the bean, and then they get inside, and then the beans start jumping. That's why they're called jumping beans. See, that's the story behind that. Meanwhile, Khan breaks the deadlock. Meanwhile, Sampurna, it opens the door for Sampurna to restore the upper hand to Taguig, 52-50. And now we have a seesaw battle developing here at Colegio de Sebastian. Whoa! Hey, Jake Munoz for 3. And now Lontok. See, again, rewarding the big man for sprinting down. Now, talking about Jake Munoz, he's one player on Tikas Kapampangan who has NBL championship experience, okay? He was part of the winning Pampanga teams from some years back. And perhaps Jake, the veteran that he is, can probably instill the winning spirit to his younger teammates. Because Jake he knows the feeling of what it is like to win in the NBL. Meanwhile, Subrabas, no. Again, no box out for Tikas. And you can now start counting how many points has Tikas given up just because they did not box out properly. To the corner. They see an opening, but again, good defense here by Taguig. So, by the way, for those who are entering our Spalding FP1000 contest, our commissioner, Miss Rose Montreal, will choose the 7 lucky winners. So, again, maybe you can put it in the comments box why you should be given the ball. And look at this, second chance points 13-10. I've said this, I think, several times already. That is an indication of how much a team wants to win the game. See, if a team has more second chance points, that means they're hustling, they're fighting, they're battling for every point. No, some players, after a miss, they just tend to sulk. No, don't sulk. Fight for the offensive rebound, just like that. And again, Munoz, living up to his bill. I said Munoz, he has NBL championship experience. Oh, Castro! The supreme leader, Fidel Castro, with another triple. They give it to Santos, of course. Khan. They want Khan to get his confidence going. Victoria for 3. Oh, wow! And that should probably change the defensive plan of Taguig. That could force the defense of Taguig to open up. Oh, Maya short on the layup. Tap, won by Tikas. Khan decides to pass. Yes! And that's a nice thing, Khan knows that he's struggling. Khan knows that Munoz is hot. So of course, give the ball to Munoz. And Munoz, oh wow! 7 points by my count, 7 points by Munoz in this third quarter. Wow, look at the crowd reaction there. See? First, it starts also with this big triple by Renzo Victoria. And with Victoria and here's the unselfish play. And that's a perfect example of the more you give, the more you'll receive. Yes. Look at Munoz. Timeout! And we'll be back for more of the NBL. Again, I am amazed. I am amazed at the crowd that we have here at the Colegio de Sebastian Gym, the home of the Spears. Jake Munoz, 9 points. See, I was short by 2, but still, 9 points. No, just like Miko Santos in the first quarter. But hey, Munoz has played only 5 minutes. What will Coach Bing Victoria do to address this situation? Yes, 9-0 run, of course, featuring Jake Munoz and that triple by Renzo Victoria. And by the way, Victoria, just like Munoz, is another player on Ticas with NBL championship experience. Castro, Lontok, from 14 feet, yes. So finally, Lontok stops the bleeding, but they're still behind by 4. Well, Santos. Now they have two problems now, Santos and Munoz. And if Khan starts heating up, oh wow. Oh, Victoria! Two triples now for the burly big man, Renzo Victoria. And sometimes you may want to ask, is he related to Coach Bing Victoria? Yeah. Wow. Again, that will surely change the defensive plan of Coach Bing Victoria. The 3-point shooting of the big man, Renzo Victoria. Well, they could be related because, Coach Bing Victoria himself was a good shooter when he was playing. And now everybody is getting the shooting bug. Oh, Castro! If not for the 3-point shots of Fidel Castro, I mean Taguig will be in a very deep hole. So thankfully Castro is connecting, but it is not enough. No, they're still behind by 4. Oh, offensive foul! Okay. Let's see what happened here. Okay, oh yes, he introduced his shoulder to the chest of Mike Sampurna. Cross court to the corner. Mayo, back to Castro. Sampurna, again Sampurna is so good in finding those openings. And Lontok cleans it up. Manalang. Santos, hand off to Khan. They really want Khan to get this game going. Victoria, will he try for 3? Instead, he will barrel closer. But this time, he could get a 3-point play. You saw that Victoria doing his, here's the spin and the possible 3-point play. And after that, Victoria, well, he didn't get that, but I saw him do the, he tried to be like a Turkish shooter. If you know what I mean, from the Olympics. That famous Turkish shooter pose. All right, good defense also by Victoria. He was able to change the shot in midair, resulting in a miss. Khan Khan has not attempted in a long while. Runner! No! It is grabbed by Sampurna. Sampurna will go all the way! And he is fouled. Oops. Oh, what is this? A delayed reaction. Of course, the referees are very particular about that. No contact after the whistle. Earlier, we had a technical foul called on Jericho Isidro for a similar infraction. Uh-oh. Let's see. So, here's the shot, and then in the battle for the rebound. Oh! Khan looks like he received the shot from Jonathan Lontok. Well, that's how I see it from the review, from the video. And you know, Lontok better watch it because to remind everybody, Lontok was thrown out in their last game and he just escaped suspension, okay? Because usually, when the player in most leagues and in most even in international ball, if a player is thrown out, he usually serves a suspension the next game. But it depends also on the review or discretion of the commissioner. And you know, it's also okay. So instead, the referees have warned Khan for flopping. So you can say that Lontok can now breathe a sigh of relief. Because you know that call could have gone either way. So Khan now will sit down and they'll probably return him later. So at the line, Mike Sampurna. First one is good. There's the new assistant coach of Taguig on the right of the screen, Coach Lou Gatumbato. And if I remember right, Coach Gatumbato once played also for Taguig during the pre-NBL era. They formed a good backcourt now with Coach Victoria. Okay, so hustle, and let's see. Oh, stepping on the line. Yes, very clear. So Khan will come back. Perhaps a rest and some words of wisdom from his coaches will serve him well. Santos. Well, Santos, after he hit a basket earlier, has been quiet. After he hit his 19th point, he has stayed at 19 for some time. Well, it's not like the first half where he was scoring in bunches. And that really made an impact. It really got the crowd going. Natividad lobs it inside to Barbero, but he was not ready. Oh, no dribble! Mark Jasper Manalang. Yes. You know, if Khan is not producing, Manalang is one player who can also light it up. And look at the defense. Yes. So, oh, wow. Lontok will not be denied. See, Khan is having trouble with his offense, and he played good defense there. Victoria, no. Instead, he will kick it out to Khan. Khan hesitates. Khan running shot. Instead, he will shoot free throws. Well, tough day at the office for Lancer Khan. You can, here it is, look at that. Lontok is simply a force underneath. Like what I said, He has good timing, good anticipation. That's why he may not be as tall as 6'6", 6'7", but hey, I think he can easily outplay those giants with his positioning. Coach Jelly Flores, after a, you can say, a good first half, a better second half for Tikas Kapampangan. Oh, even the free throws of Kanya are going astray. Okay, so Maya will come back. Look at that, Renzo Victoria, 3 3-point shots. That, really affected the game. Ordonez wants his all, yes! No, that is one thing that we missed from Ordonez in their last game, his shooting. In fact, his overall presence was missed. He was a non-factor, to put it kindly. Mayo draws 3 defenders. Ow! Wow, it happened right in front of us and we felt that. Yes, pardon the reaction, but hey, that was so loud a thud. But surprise, surprise. Wow. Sometimes I don't want to look at the replay. Look at that. Oh, wow. That was a hard thud, especially when you hear it live and in person. You would think something bad happened. But, lucky for Gabilan, he is made of strong materials. Sometimes just by watching, you even get hurt just by watching. That's how loud that thud was. Hey, back-to-back hits for Mark Jasper Manalang. So I guess with Lancer Khan struggling, everybody is trying his best to put in their share. And that's the right thing, because basketball is played by 5 players, not 1. Oh, awkward pass. Shot clock winding down, hesitation. No good, battle for it. Won by Tikas. So Khan doing a little bit of everything else aside from scoring. Long bomb, no. Long miss equals long rebound. Natividad stops, pops. All right, it's down to 4. Oh, down to 2. 77-75. Okay, so Khan will sit down, but expect him to return in the 4th quarter. Of course, one good thing though, and what's this? Oh, turnover, offensive foul. It's hooking. Reniel Gomez with the hook. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to, latch onto your opponent and use him as like a pivot. Whoosh, Mayo. He was thinking of dunk. But look at the second jump. Look at the second jump of Mayo. It is just as high or possibly even higher than his first jump. That's because of plyometrics. And we got 4 sevens on the board. That's right. If you're a card player, that's a good hand. All right, Taguig on the warpath. Mayo is hacked. And exactly, that's right. 7-7-7-7. This is the 7th season of the NBL, and we got 7 teams. And remember, we are giving away 7 basketballs to 7 lucky fans in this game only, okay? In this game only, not in the next game. This game only, because today is the birthday of the NBL, August 25, 2018. Yes, that's right. 7 years of the NBL, August 25, 2018. The Hagonoy Sports Complex, of course. Of course, the NBL will be very successful thanks to the work of our commissioner, Ma'am Rose Montreal. Of course, with the help, of course, of the VP for Basketball Operations, Edward Aquino, and of course, Chairman Celso Soy Mercado. Thank you very much for 7 wonderful seasons and counting. Natividad. No. Oh wow! Look at the battle underneath. It goes to show that everybody wants to win. They are fighting for the pride of their city, their province, and that is what makes the NBL, the yardstick for community-based basketball in the Philippines. At the line, the chairman, John Mark Gabilan. Yes. Gomez against Ordonez. Whoops. Stolen by Natividad. Last shot here. Mayo, kick out for 3. Ordonez, it's short. Whoop! We are not yet done. So it will stay with Taguig with 3 seconds left. Natividad! No! And the sound of the horn means it's the end of the 3rd quarter. And a big factor in that 3rd quarter was, of course, the play underneath of one Jonathan Lontok. Yes. Easily, one of the most hard-working players in the NBL. Look at the numbers of Lontok. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 7 of 8 shooting, good efficiency. And because of him, this is a close game. Jonathan Lontok, the definition of hard work. 80-77 will be back for the deciding 4th quarter. You wouldn't want to miss that. Stay with us, please. So after his 44-point explosion against the Parañaque Smile 360, Lancer Khan is limited to only 5 points today. But of course, we still have the 4th quarter. I remember there was a game, Lancer Khan was like even worse, 3 quarters, then he becomes a one-man wrecking crew in the 4th quarter, and he ended up scoring something like 20 points plus. Yeah. I'll check on that. Yes, there was a game, I remember. But I remember also there was one game wherein he had a super high production, and then the following game, he went scoreless. Yes. That was among his early games with Luwid Kapampangan. when they played last season. Of course, Pampanga did not have a representative in the recent Chairman's Cup. So it's nice to see that this province has a representative again. And look at that, huh? You saw on your screens there? Tikas Kapampangan hats. I wonder how we could avail those hats. For sure, the Kapampangans would love to wear a Tikas Kapampangan hat, right? Maybe next time they can also sell replica uniforms of the players. That's a good idea. Yeah. All right, fourth quarter underway. And just like the third quarter, it is already becoming physical. And after watching 3 games of Tikas Kapampangan, it looks like for this team, it's Gilbert Ocampo who is presenting himself as possibly the team enforcer. Well, I'll see. Because you know what? Every team needs an enforcer. Well, at least an enforcer in a positive light. All right, now this is one thing that we missed from Tikas, the ball movement. Ocampo, though, forcing the shot. And or Francisco rather, forcing the shot. And out of frustration, Francisco fouls Natividad. See, that's a common tendency among players. See, after they throw the ball away or they botch a play, out of frustration, they just foul. And that's one thing that players have to control. Gabiran, no. Of course, with Lancer Khan's struggles, it has more or less been mitigated. Well, triple there by Emmanuel Tungkol. No, I was about to say that the struggles of Khan have been mitigated by the good play today of Miko Santos, Jake Munoz, and even Renzo Victoria, among others. Ocampo. Tungkol. They pop out Francisco. Handing it off. Drive. Too strong. Oh, offensive rebound, Francisco. Oh, yes! And we are tied at 80 all. Oh, no, that's the go-ahead for Tikas, 83-80. The go-ahead basket there. So what gives? And they so a double technical foul. A double technical on Francisco and a player on Taguig for contact after a whistle. So these are the extra motions so that usually trigger fights. Yes, that's. Oh yeah, we saw that. Yes, and the referees also saw that. Everybody saw that. Sampurna clearly stepping on the sideline. That is an easy call to make. Ocampo. Surveying. All right. They kick it out. Shot clock winding down to 7 seconds. Gomez. No. Ocampo keeps it alive, so more clock to burn for Tikas. They're hanging on to this 3-point lead. Wow, what a slippery move. Everything but the shot. Chance here for Taguig to inch closer or even tie. Let's see. Natividad. Lean shot. Lean and shot. So So in that sequence, you can see that aside from going for the 2 points, Natividad had the idea of fishing a foul. So Natividad, jersey number 43, 4 plus 3 equals 7. That's a lot of sevens here today. So I can't wait to find out who are the 7 lucky winners of the Spalding PF 1000 basketball. Exactly the same ball that is bouncing on the floor right now. Shot clock now down to 4 seconds. They kick it out. They have to shoot. So hurried shot results in a miss. Ordonez. Oh! Not in my house. Ocampo. Extra pass. Oh! Counter block. It's like we're playing volleyball. And yes, if you heard the news, you are right. Coming very soon, the National Volleyball League. But first things first, let us play basketball here at the NBL. But you know, look at that. Look at the way the players are blocking the basketball as if they're playing volleyball. All right, back to the live action and back to basketball. Sampurna. Oh, nobody was looking. His intended recipient was looking elsewhere, Lontok. And good presence of mind by the Ticas defense. Ocampo for 3. No. Completo with the rebound. Natividad. And he is fouled. Oh, 5 fouls now on Isidro. And Lazar Khan returns. So let's see if they can squeeze something out of Khan in this remaining 8 minutes or so. Remember, Lazar Khan is a points a minute guy. And now, Taguig back on top, 84-83 on that stab by Natividad. Santos, and referees give the sign for a potential flagrant foul. Let's see what happened here. All right, here's the drive. Okay. Oh, look at that. Lontok landing an elbow to the nape of Miko Rainster Santos. Like in wrestling, It's like a wrestling move. In fact, if you take it even further, that move by Lontok, that's not allowed even in mixed martial arts. Yeah. They don't allow that kind of a hit even in mixed martial arts. And this is basketball. Okay. Well, it looks like Santos really felt that. Of course, just by looking at the video, you can really say that it really rattled Santos. I mean, hey, how heavy is Jonathan Lontok? Look, look at it again, from another angle. It's not this one. It's this after that, and then look at that. See? Lontok. So a flagrant foul penalty, 1. Okay, 1 on Santos. Well, I guess the hit was so strong it even affected the free throw shooting of Miko. But the ball will stay with Tikas. 84 all. This game is far from over. The sweet shooting Victoria is back, but not yet. It's been a while since he has connected from 3 after his barrage in the first half. Oh, look at that, Mayo coming out of nowhere. And the lead now back with the Generals, 86-84. Santos with a height advantage over Mayo. Oh yes! Another big shot by Emmanuel Tungkol. 87-86, 1 point lead for Tikas. Sampurna, no! Ball with Tikas. Oh, block. But even if the player was blocked, coaches will admire the effort. Look at this, a big triple by Emmanuel Tungkol. "17 on the shot clock. They lob it to Santos. Santos spinning inside, yes. By now, Taguig should realize that they have to deny that area underneath to Santos. So that is the sweet spot of Nico Santos. He should not be there next time. Ball is too far from the basket. It's down to 5 seconds. Natividad, no. Instead, he will shoot free throws. See, look at that. Huh? You know, Santos really exploiting his height and length advantage against Larry John Mayo. So this time, Natividad will shoot the PF 1000 Spalding basketball. And I know a lot of you are dreaming of holding that basketball, that same basketball. So, you know, share our video, or react, comment, and who knows, we might give you one of 7 basketballs to celebrate the 7 seasons of the NBL. Khan, still no go. And Natividad has it. Natividad. They are behind by 1. Still behind by 1. Big rebound by Victoria. Bigger steal by Sampurna. Lontok. Oh, good block. They anticipated his reverse. I guess his moves are becoming readable now. Hey, Tungkol is making a big impact here in the 4th quarter. And this is again a perfect example of not how many you score, it's when you score that counts more. And today it's being exemplified by Emmanuel Tungkol. Natividad forcing the shot. Scamper. Won by Tikas. Tikas now, they have to take care of the basketball. Finger roll, yes! This time it's Manalang. And quickly, a timeout is called. Let's look at this again. Like what I said, they are now able to anticipate the moves of Lontok. And they did not anticipate this finger roll to make it 93-88 by Mark Jasper Manalang. Timeout! We'll be back for the balance of this game. at this, Mark Jasper Manalang against Parañaque, 20 points. Actually, this 20 points of his, these are quality points. To go with 7 assists, these are quality points, that help them to the win. So it's also quantity and quality. And today, Manalang with 10 points, but just the same quality points by Mark Jasper Manalang. You may not be the highest pointer, but if your points are impact points, you could be selected as our best player of the game. Hey! And if you notice, it has been Natividad who was by himself trying his best to bring Taguig back into contention. But again, Natividad needs help from his teammates. And speaking of our best player winner, perhaps you can help us by nominating your choice in the comments box. Nominate our best player. Help us, please. Look at this, Natividad. Like what I said, Natividad is doing his best to bring Taguig back into contention. But again, he needs help. He cannot do it alone. Okay, we have a lull here. Oh yeah, wet spot.
There was a warning on Picas Pampanga for delaying the game.
Okay, so a warning for delay of game on Ticas. Natividad. Jumper. Okay, we're tied at 93 all. Brace yourselves for a photo finish. Like the 100-meter dash at the Olympics. One-hander, yes! So after a long silence, what a time for Nico Santos to finally score again. They really needed that. 21 now for Nico. Miko, yeah. Meanwhile, Natividad says, no, not yet. We want our first win and your first loss. Santos. Inside. Oh, wow. Not enough backspin on that shot. Inside. Lontok. Oh, Lontok is smothered. Let's see. Players are asking Coach Flores to file a challenge. And on cue, we have a coach's challenge on that last sequence, all right? We have a coach's challenge, and we'll see. All right, so we have a coach's challenge. And by the way, you still have about, 3 minutes and 45 seconds to enter our giveaway for 7 Spalding BF 1000 basketballs, the official game basketball of NBL, WNBL, and NBL Youth. Yes. Just comment, like, and share on this video, and we will choose through our commissioner 7 lucky fans who will bring one each 7 Spalding BF 1000 basketballs.
Was successful.
Oh! A successful challenge by Coach Flores.
Retained possession by Taguig Generals.
So, ball stays with Taguig. Here's it. Look at it. Okay, Natividad. Lobbing it inside. Lontok. Yes, it's a clean block. Yes, it was last touch on Can. That's why the ball stays with Taguig. There was no foul. It's a clean block. So the challenge of Coach Flores is deemed successful. They have stopped Taguig from taking the lead back. But for how long? Castro, oh yes! In times like this, you give it to your supreme leader, Fidel Castro. All right, what will Tikas do? You know, in situations like this is when the home court advantage. Oh, they killed the lizard. I was about to say, home court advantage will be a big factor down the wire, especially in situations like this. Natividad. Oh, ball tap from behind is a turnover. Khan attacks, decides to pass. Ball is loose. It's still with Khan. And it's stolen by the Generals. All right, chance now for Taguig to make it a two-possession game. Natividad! No! It's with Khan. Khan now. To the right. Yes! And Tungkol says good recognition there by Khan. He knows that Tungkol is also heating up in the fourth. Very unselfish play there by Lancer Khan. Showing maturity beyond his years. Look at that. The Tikas fans are now getting noisy. Oh, desperation shot by Sampurna. Blows in his face. Santos. Kick out. Manalang says, easy. They will work the clock. But we are tied at 97 all. Last 2 minutes is winning time at NBL Filipinas. Fourth shot, no. And the shot clock sounds. All right, there it is. Chance of defense. The home crowd is alive. They could be the sixth man to push Tikas to their first win at home and stay perfect 3-0. Meanwhile, Taguig, they do not want to drop to 2. They want to go 1-1 and go home to Taguig with a smile on their face. Coach Bing Victoria try to squeeze everything out of his coaching arsenal, his playbook. Let's see. Santos. Uh-oh! Oh! Big stop there by Taguig. Natividad. And Natividad is fouled in the backcourt. Okay, both teams are in the penalty. So now all fouls will mean free throws. So this will be a very long 1 minute and 16 seconds. Expect a lot of stoppages. Natividad restores the lead to Taguig. Two for two for Dan at Natividad. Let's see, we have a horn and okay, Coach Flores has called a timeout. All right, and we'll be back for the remaining 116. If Taguig will win. Major possession for Tikas. This will dictate their fate. This might decide who will win this game. Inside. Oh, weak! Oh, shot! And like what I said, that last play could dictate who will win this game. Mayo, mid-air collision. Free throw time for Larry John. Fourth foul on Santos. So at the line, Larry John Mayo. Taguig at the century, 100-97. Mayo can give them breathing space. Yes, he does. 101-97. Manalang escapes Natividad. Met by Mayo. Santos! Oh! Tigas likewise hitting the century. But they're still behind by 1. And now look at that, they're playing defense. Natividad slowing it down. They don't want to waste this opportunity and open the door for Tigas. Mayo against Santos. Forced to pass. Natividad! Oh! Dan Natividad, you are a bad man. Yes. Natividad restores the 4-point lead. And now timeout, Tikas. 104-100. We'll be back. Suddenly, a very pumped up Taguig after that, I don't know what to say about this triple by Natividad. Game breaker, just game breaking triple by Danati Natividad. Yes, they were just ahead by 1, but now they're ahead by 4 with 24.9 seconds remaining. So a 0.9 differential. Oh, quick release. I don't think that was a good idea. That was not a good idea. They had a lot of time on the clock. So now, Natividad could deliver the insurance free throws to cap a game-long brilliance. And finally, the Generals are back to normal, you can say, after dropping their opening game at home. They bounced back with a big win on the road, which is 18.41 seconds away. But wait, as you know, a lot of stranger things have happened. Who knows? No, we might have a miracle here in San Fernando. Let's see. After this timeout, of course, first things first, Taguig should do their best to finish this game on the right note. I mean, even if they're ahead by 6, they still should, play well to make sure that, at the end, this win will be a good win. It won't have any, any damper or stuff, And of course, they will definitely bring the positive energy into their next game. Of course, if you want to know the schedule, just visit us on Facebook, NBL Pilipinas, to find out the schedules. And of course, you can watch this game again. Huh? And you still have 18 seconds for our basketball giveaway. We'll be giving away 7 Spalding basketballs to 7 of our fans. Let's see. 3-pointer. No, and I guess that should be it. That should be it. Taguig will just dribble the time away unless Tikas wants to foul. Sampurna, yes, they have to cross the timeline. And coaches, the teams, meet at center court. And congratulations to the champions, Taguig Generals. They finally get their first win of the season, 106-100 over the previously undefeated host, Tikas Kapampangan. Again, our final score, 106-100, and we will introduce to you our Coburg best player of the game after this break. Our final score, 106-100. Congratulations to the winners, Taguig Generals over Tikas Kapampangan. And again, our best player is no other than from the winning Generals, Mike Jefferson Sampurna. Mike, again, this great game. No? Una-una, tanong ko muna, nung game na to, it seems na parang pinabayaan nyo na si Dan natin Natividad na mag-take over sa fourth quarter. No? Ano bang strategy nyo doon?
Kasi siya lang yung pinaka swerte sa amin. Siya na rin yung nagdadala. Kumbaga nakuha niya na yung kumpiyansa niya. Kumbaga kung ano yung tinawag niya, tiwala na lang kami. Kung ano yung gagawin niya, tiwala kami buong team po.
That's right. The perfect example of teamwork. Look at your numbers, Mike. 21 points, 8 out of 14, 8 rebounds, 6 steals. So, malapit na mag-triple-double. Kaya gusto kong malaman ito, yung when you lost in your first game against Kamsur, no? At home pa, sa bahay nyo pa. Anong naging effect nito sa'yo at saka sa buong team? At paano nyo na-overcome to para manalo ngayon?
Sabi lang sa amin ng mga coaches namin na mag-prepare lang kami, mag-focus kami sa ensayo kasi hindi kami yung tinitignan ng mga ibang teams eh. Tsaka sobrang daming malakas na teams ngayon, tsaka ang daming bagong player. Kaya nagpupursige kami every practice namin.
That's right. Again, no, siyempre, Mike, no, alam mo, expert ka na dito eh. So bilang ating best player, ito na pagkakataon mo na magpasalamat at bumati sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa iyo at sa Taguig Generals.
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay Mayor Lani Cayetano sa walang sawang suporta, tsaka sa mga coaches namin, pati mga teammates ko, tsaka sa mga Red Boys. And shoutout din sa family ko, nandyan yung buong family namin sa bahay, pati yung fiancé ko na si Erica Robles. And shoutout din sa Pagari Astral, Team Papa, tsaka GH Auto Club, Team Sams, tsaka XB Basketball, tsaka kala Boss Oyo, pati Kape Amalia, kay Boss Oyo, tsaka kay Boss Pian, pati Team Alfonso, pati sa Sam's Dream Team, tsaka sa kay Boss Rani. Yun lang po.
Alright.
Ako si Mike Sampurna, certified homegrown ng Taguig City.
There you have it again. Congratulations to our best player, Mike Jefferson Sampurna of the winning side, Taguig Generals. And what a game. It has really went down the wire. And the Generals really lived up to their battle cry to bounce back after their opening day loss. Look at this. Early, a good start by Tikas Kapampangan. Well, actually, this is the fourth quarter takeover by Dan Ati Natividad. Of course, Miko Santos, he had 10 points, okay, in that first quarter to set the tone for Tikas Kapampangan. And from there, I mean, Tikas, they knew that they had a shot at taking down the defending champions. But again, you know, things happen. One factor, of course, was the struggles of their top gun, Lancer Khan. But everybody stepped up. That's why they were able to stay in step. No? Santos continued to wax hot. You know, guys like Tungkol. But then again, no, how do you stop Natividad? He was simply on takeover mode, and that's why our final score is 106-100. Again, congratulations to the Taguig Generals for winning the game, their first of the season. So, it has been a good celebration of the founding of the NBL today, August 25, 2024. So, on behalf of all the hard-working men and women and our broadcast group that has made the league possible for the last 7 seasons, this has been Anthony Cervino. Until the next game, Philippines. See you soon. Bye. Love you all.